Oh, excuse me? What the fuck are you doing in a school? Hello. Didn't we meet before? Think back in Pellberg City? Let me introduce myself. My name's Scott. Is that your real name? I've been traveling everywhere in search of outstanding trainers. More specifically, I'm looking for Pokemon experts. So, what brings you to this school? Are you a trainer too? First thing you should do is have Pokemon learn the move Cut. Okay, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. If I remember correctly, someone in this town has Cut. Sir, there are young children here. Okay. Students who don't study get a little taste of my good claws. Whether or not you're a good student will be evident by the way you use this item. Should I call Officer Jenny on this place? Because this random stranger just walked in and is watching these kids, and the teacher's just beating them. Don't worry, kids, I'll go get help. This cannot be done. There's no second chance. Upon this realization, he plunges into sorrow, which will last eternity. I am overtaken by the paralyzing fear that What the fuck? God damn it, dude, that scared the shit out of me. I wake up and the elevator suddenly slows to a descent. I'm startled awake by dicks. Welcome. Oh, he's actually gonna try and kick my ass. Ow, shit! Boy's got the fucking gamer rage. Best boy, you get the speed buff.
Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that?
Why the fuck is he so tanky? Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Holy shit. Are you playing on hard mode? No, I'm playing on normal. This guy's just tanky.
5 minutes later.
What? That's why you're best boy. Yes. I love my boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For that last entire clip, I've been fighting a sneeze. And it still hasn't gone away entirely. Oh my god. Anyways. What's up, chat? It's been like 2 days, but as usual, it feels like it's been forever. Yeah, starting soon. We're doing this. But yeah. I don't know what it is. At least around here, Saturn must be really plump or something. But everyone, myself included, has just been exhausted lately. Maybe this is why I can't stream for less than a day, because then I feel like a slug. It happens every time. It is that cycle of like, man, I feel good when I'm motivated and I do shit. You know, I feel productive and good about myself, but you know, I never want to do shit, be productive. But anyways, sneeze is still popping up. Ugh, fucking allergies, I tell ya. But yeah, today we are doing. Who likes scary stuff? I love scary stuff, if you know me. I have some very interesting opinions about various monsters. So. And you know, what's the craze all the kids like nowadays? Is the analog horrors on YouTube. We looked up YouTube horror and it was okay. YouTube horror is more like things you want to kind of laugh at. I feel like joke around with the boys, because it's always like it's along the lines of like, you know, and then they started hearing static on their radios. Was this static, or was it the curse of Mother Mabel, who every morning made bacon for breakfast? It's inconclusive, so as always, I'll let you decide. It's static. It's a radio. But yeah, I do have some things pulled up for various analog horror things, and let me tell you, the shit I had to kind of shuffle through that wasn't like the big ones, which I've kind of seen already. Like, I watched season 1 of the Mandela catalog. I'm pretty caught up on Monument Mythos. I know about Greylock, Invita Cardis, or whatever it's called. And so, when you just type in analog horror, you get things like Family Guy analog horror and fucking Tom and Jerry. Apparently the one people keep talking about is Batman analog horror. And of course, you know, you got the fucking shills that want to make it big by being the first to cover an analog horror series by hyping it up. Like, it's like, you know, the fucking, the Hey Arnold analog horror is more terrifying than I could possibly imagine. And this is coming from a guy that actually kind of likes video essays about a random topic they don't know about, which is what I waste most of my time doing when I'm not streaming, in all honesty. We're not streaming and we're not grinding, which, by the way, I grinded up both Akiza and Alexis, so we could just do their story stuff next time we play the game. Which could be tonight, who knows? So yeah, got some... I think I found some interesting ones. There's one about a machine that reads people's dreams. You know, that's always been kind of like a little thing. And worst comes to worst, we can catch up on Mandela catalog. I can't believe I forgot the name. Because I know that's like the big one, right? That one. Well, it's not so much the back rooms anymore. It used to be the back rooms. They're making a movie about it, but I think now the thing, I think his name is Kane Pixels, that did the back rooms. Now he's doing like the oldest view, which I kind of like more. There's something about an empty mall that like draws me more than the back rooms. I guess because it's kind of more a human element, right? And for the longest time, I had a mall around my area. I think it's been torn down now. But for the longest time, there'd be like 1 or 2 stores in there. And most of them were usually at the front. It used to be a happening place. It's actually kind of sad. People don't go to malls anymore. Like, I mean, like, occasionally there'll be like ones where it's like, it's a novelty to go there, like the super big malls or whatever, but yeah. And this is a little different than me kind of playing video games, this whole like watching thing. I'm still feeling it out, see if I even like it. I know me posting that one thing of... It was very interesting as a reaction video, the one I did for that like spooky video. Because I kind of edited in some of my own stuff to make it a little funny, like a ghost started making something rock back and forth. So I just like added and like ghostified a soundbite of Peter Griffin like falling and clutching his knee. You know, going, ah! And things like that. You know, you gotta spice it up. I don't just want to like watch video and have it end, you know? I mean, like there's like it's a reaction where you just watch. Oh, hey Kazuki, what's up? How are you doing? But you know, I kind of want to like transformatize it because that's what's. Otherwise, you get like the bad A, like the bad apples examples. You know, okay, that's better than bad. It's like when my dad says we got no bills. You know what? We got no mail. You know what that means? No bills. But yeah, 2 days I haven't talked about a gift card and the code on it wasn't valid. Damn. I feel that as indicated of my life. $10 I'm never getting back. Could be worse. Could be going to college and having the exact same thing happen to you. Taking another drink of quote-unquote water. Now, who am I kidding? It's water. I'm so fucking straight edge. Fun facts about Hawk. I've never drank coffee. Haven't drank soda since high school, and I've never touched a drop of alcohol. Nor have I smoked anything of any kind. I've got a lot of addicts in my family, so I generally stay away from that shit. And that's why I have Vulcan as a co-host. It balances out perfectly. Anyways, I guess I can throw this out there if for some reasons someone over on YouTube is watching at the 11-minute mark, 11.5-minute mark, or anyone in here. If you have any recommendations for things you'd like to see me watch, we could probably do that. Good on you? Yeah, it's no big deal. I just never touched it. When I was young, I smelled a beer and I was like, no, this fucking reeks. Why would anyone ever drink this, ever? Same with coffee. Is the devil. Let this be known, if you ever want something to enter the public consciousness willingly, make it party culture. And make it funny for the young people. I'm sure there's no correlation between fucking Family Guy was doing weed jokes and people legalizing it. Yeah, mystifying it or whatever. That's one of the things about when you go to college to study like psychology and how people think, you start learning how to manipulate people. Which is probably why people in marketing are always so fucking depressed all the time. Tinfoil hats and whatnot. Oh yeah. You guys want to watch some shit? Sad, it's already over here. You're telling me he came prepared? Don't be ridiculous. Hawk's never prepared for anything, and when he's not, bad things always happen. And also, let me know what the volume is on this. Ignore if you just heard a very angry beagle in the background. So this is the first one I found I thought kind of like caught my eye was Somnium DreamViewer. From what I gather, it's kind of like watching people's dreams. That's a very angry dog. Someone is not getting a treat apparently. Somnium Microtechnologies. Project overview and user guide. Somnium DreamViewer. Congratulations on your purchase of a Somnium DreamViewer from Somnium Microtechnologies. You're about to embark on a journey of discovery into the most... You're about to embark on a journey of discovery into the most mysterious realm of all. The world of your dreams. What is the Somnium DreamViewer? The Somnium DreamViewer from Somnium Microtechnologies can scan your brain as you sleep, recording and storing data from the visual cortex. Gonna be a lot of erotic dreams on my end. I've kind of pseudo-unlocked the ability to control my dreams. But how does it work? Step 1. The user goes to sleep and has a dream. Wait, what the fuck was that? Oh hey, I got it. I see, there's an eye. Step 2. The DreamViewer records dream images from the user's visual cortex. Step 3. In the morning, the captured dream images are ready to print. Example of a dreamed image. So before we get into that, chat, there is a book. I don't know, Life is Strange. Don't. Oh, I got fucking PTSD when you mentioned that shitty game. You didn't mention it, but the name is in there. But so there's a book out there called Sex, Drugs, and Cocoa Puffs, and in one of them, it's basically like a pseudo philosophical kind of like party thing. So here's the example that came to mind when I saw this was so you have basically this Somnium DreamViewer, and you can record your dreams. Well, here's the caveat. Every time you use it, you have to basically put it in a VHS tape or a CD. Let's say CD because CDs are more common. And you can only watch it with your whole family. So, and then you discuss amongst your friends why you would or would not let that stew. Obviously, because of what I've previously stated about my super erotic, horrifying dreams, my psychosexual dreams, I would probably not show that to my family. Unless I get put in a ward. Charles Crawford, 32. Dream recorded on October 8th, 1982. Hey, hold on. Your mic is very crispy, my guy, and this is coming from me with a blue Yeti. You know what? Fuck it, let him go. Analog horror is underrated, by the way. I mean, there's a lot of people that are getting into it, especially over this last year. But a lot of it can be very hit or miss. Especially since... I mean, it's usually what happens, right? It's like something finds success, and then a bunch of people try to imitate it. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds kind of badass. You know what's depressing? If we actually ever get to the point we understand the brain to the degree that we parse brain signals to this degree, there'd be some stupid fuck who decides that recording dreams is more important and profitable than making perfectly controllable prosthetics without any training. Yeah, there's always one person humane that ruins it for the rest of us. There's always that one person on Twitch that comes out with their with their fully nude model. If we had IQs 2009, that'd be awful. I'd probably be violently depressed. Ignorance is bliss, my guys. Wait, what'd that last part say? Oh, he touched me and I woke up. He threw me in a tree and we started violently making out. Charles, I think we need to take you to the therapist. Look, I mean, there's only... Oh, you know what it was, guys? Hold on. Make out where it says eyes, lit like fluorescent bulbs. Despite his strange appearance, I felt a sort of kinship with him. So, and then he reached out to touch me, and I woke up. So either they were about to make out against the tree, or they were about to haze each other like bros. Form kinship. Imaging. Questions and answers. Why do my DreamViewer photos seem blurry and smeared? Deeper sleep results in clearer dream imagery. If your REM cycles are unstable, your DreamViewer image may be affected. Try using supplements or changing your sleeping habits in order to get a better night's sleep. See pamphlet ABCs of ZZZs. Getting your best sleep. Therefore, we can't constantly use our brains 100%. I mean, we do use 100% of our brain, it's just we forget things that aren't important. I mean, at least it's not like where everyone believes we use like 10% of our brain, because that's just actually proven wrong. Why do my DreamViewer photos lack color? Color spectra reproduction from the visual cortex and impulses is often not exact. Make sure you're wearing your DreamViewer securely throughout your sleep in order to maintain clear, neutral impulse readings. See guide selection fitting your DreamViewer. Why do I experience nightmares? Some unpleasant dreams are normal. When experiencing a nightmare, it is important to keep in mind that the things you witnessed are not real. It's all in your head. So, I'm not bringing up the Eldritch God story again. Wouldn't mind infinite knowledge? No, you probably shouldn't. Because you'd either go insane, or there'd be too much, or it would make you violently depressed. I mean, Vulcan's kind of talked about he kind of has an eidetic memory from what he's told me. And that also means you know and remember all the bad things. Now, if you're experiencing an increase in frequency of nightmares, stop using the DreamViewer. We can't get sued again. If the nightmares do not stop after you cease using the DreamViewer, call 1-800-DREAMER to speak to a licensed dream physician about dream suppressants. Make sure to call immediately. Thank you. This has been a presentation of Somnium Microtechnologies. Please see supplemental materials. Okay. That one got me a little curious. And this is in a queue. So I'm going to go here. Please don't be no fucking ad. Okay. And playlists. I've got various ones on here, so if any of them pique or interest... Oh, these are really short, actually.
Attention. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with sleep paralysis, night terrors, waking dream hallucinations...
Hey, that one's me, guys.
...permanent nightmare syndrome,
That's
or
also
any
me.
nightmare-related disorder, in conjunction with use of the Somnium DreamViewer or other Somnium Microtechnologies products, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
I see so many of these fucking ads in real
nightmare-related
life.
disorders in this country in recent years has only worsened. Use of brain-affecting devices produced by Somnium Microtechnologies may have put you at risk of dreams resulting in fear, despair, anxiety, and panic. In rarer cases, use of these devices may also result in more serious symptoms. Don't delay.
Psychosis?
Call the number on your screen now for a free legal consultation and information.
They look like something out of fucking,
We know your dreams are
Jacob's
important
Ladder.
to you. This corruption of minds will not go unpunished. For those currently affected by these nightmares, we urge you to seek help in the form of dream.
Chat question. You hear this voice, right? It's so monotone, I can't tell if it's a person or if it's AI. Which, if it is a person, don't feel bad that I brought that up, because As someone that tries to like change up their voice while reading shit, it's hard.
Suppressant medication immediately.
Easy Doze. Relief from your worst nightmares.
Formulated for adults. Like lost dogs. They followed us home. Now the house is theirs. I can't fucking read that. Hold on. 8. Yeah, it's so distorted I can't get it by the frame. A something that will never be healed. Okay. Well, I know what I'm pushing when I go back to work. Interpreting Your Dreams, Volume 1, Locations. For all you armchair psychologists out there that annoy the fuck out of your friends by psychoanalyzing them. Everything they do. Interpreting Your Dreams. By the way, I love this fucking genre of music. I love the sax in the background. For as long as man has dreamt, he has asked himself, how do our dreams relate to waking life? What can we learn from them? With this series, we'll introduce you to a dream interpretation method developed by Somnium researchers. Yeah. Locations play a major role in dream interpretation. Frequently, dreams contain locations from our very everyday life, just as often as we see landscapes born of pure fantasy. Part 1. Common real-world locations. Remember, if you're driving a super long car and it's going down a long narrow tunnel, there can only be one interpretation. Eyebrow wiggle. Home. In all likelihood, you spend most of your time at home, so it's no wonder you dream about it too. Current and past domiciles are extremely common location for dreams, often with parts of them transported to strange locations. Although the geometry may change, your home is always your home. The sky. Dreams of flight are a long-time favorite of many dreamers. If you experience them, pay attention to how you're flying, how much control you have over your motion. This is often linked to our personal confidence in achieving our goals. But above all, have fun with it. Work. Stress and dissatisfaction in the workplace can lead to an increased frequency of work-related dreams. Often, as we think about problems from our 9 to 5, as we slip into dreams, these problems cross over or manifest in different ways. Just remember, in a dream, you're here forever. Oh wait, what am I pressing? I pressed something. Was there anything in there? No, it was just spooky static. Hold on, did I just change the... No, it just kind of fucked up. The labyrinth. Feelings of guilt or doubt may lead you to the labyrinth. See the others trapped with you, marching towards an infinite center, running from their past towards an uncertain future? Labyrinth traps us all. You've been here before, and you will be here again. That or you just watched too much David Bowie. Funny thing, my mother used to work in a daycare, and those kids fucking loved Labyrinth. You were always here, comforting others on the path. Comforting others on the path is discouraged. Labyrinth exists with us all. Beginning is a quiet comfort. You will be washed from above always. Time is a solid mass of iron. Your house is the center point. You place your palms to the cold metal. Sickness is your way of life. Hey, hold on. I'm laughing at the black iron prison. Oh, that's cool. During the static, the text changed. What happened? Okay. Oh, too far. Wrong keyboard command. The Black Iron Prison. Okay. Okay, that one just still says work. Okay, now I'm intrigued. This is some Obsidian City shit. Yours here. Nothing others is forbidden. Oh, that's a good sound. Rot in a dream of awakening. Cast your hot flesh into teeth of cold iron. You're always here. Interpreting your dreams. School. 76 of survey respondents reported having dreams of being in school, even years and decades after graduating. As high school is a formative time, stress and emotions from that experience often imprint themselves onto the deepest parts of the psyche. Don't worry though, those tests you didn't study for aren't real. The text is coming off the back. Thank you for coming on this journey of dream interpretation with us. Stay tuned for more resources to guide you on your journey of introspection and self-actualization. Yay! I'm just another brick in the wall, guys. Hallucinations. Hi there.
Mommy.
Oh god.
Mommy.
Good morning, baby.
Yeah, I realize I should probably be looking at the description of these, huh? A local TV recording aired sometime in 1985. Additional footage from unknown source. Cassette 4 of... Question mark. Okay.
Mommy, I had a bad dream last night.
Oh, baby. Daddy's still asleep.
You'll get used to it.
We better be quiet.
What the fuck? The Midnight Movie will return after these messages. KRDX 37. Oh, what is that? That eye gave me like a Eraserhead vibes a little bit. Okay. Does someone you love have waking dream hallucinations? Real sufferers of waking dream hallucination.
Drive to work and follows me.
Marco, shut the fuck up. Anyways. Marco P, age 28, Denver, Colorado. WDH sufferer for 4 months.
I look up at it, I can feel its claws sink into my chest and devour me. I try not to look at it anymore, but I know it's there. I can hear its wings beating, even over the engine of my car. I can feel it staring at me through my apartment walls.
I fucking me.
I see
Eleanor R., age 34, Gainesville, Florida.
it every
Suffer
day,
for 7
somewhere
months.
in the corner of my eye. At the store, I'll see it slither past
I
the
gotta turn
end
it
of
up a
the
little
aisle
bit.
as I turn the corner. In the car, I'll see it in the rearview mirror, curled around my headrest. At home, I'll hear its scaly belly dragging along my roof just feet above.
Chat, for those of you that drive, when was the last time you actually looked in your back seat to make sure there was no one there? What about the trunk of your car? I know there are a lot of cars where the trunk is just connected to the rest of the car. My mother asked me that today because we had to take our dog to the vet just to get some shots and stuff. And they asked me, hey, is the little, like, seat protector in the back of your car? I honestly did not know because I do not look back there.
My bed.
Oh, hi, Mark. Hi, Dream Experiment guy from another analog horror.
Me to open the front door sometimes. He'll be home from work, bringing back groceries, or trying to see the kids again. He'll scream, cry, plead, even fly into a rage when I don't answer him for hours. I don't look through the peephole anymore. I know it's not him. I buried him last year.
Yeah, did I tell you about the other day? I came home from work and my wife and kid were sitting on the couch. Some fucker dug them up from their graves and put them right on the couch. Can you believe that? The audacity of some people.
Do these stories sound familiar? If you or a loved one suffers from waking dream hallucinations, there is help. Special medical facilities for those suffering from waking dream
Or you download the Mallow
hallucinations
app.
are available at no cost in many major American cities. These facilities can help prevent the spread of the disease and the suffering that it brings.
Spread
Remember,
of the
the
disease?
entities that you see are not real. They cannot hurt you as long as you don't believe in them.
What do you mean
urge to refer
spread?
anyone you suspect of being afflicted by these hallucinations to this number.
That gets spread as
Call now
in
for a
number
free
of people
consultation.
having it go
There's
up.
no obligation, and we can provide transport
do
and
they?
other accommodations to help us manage
Free
this
Dream...
condition.
Wait, hold on. Free Dreamer Syndicate. FDS Support Group Network. Federal Ad Board. I almost said beard.
No obligation, and we can provide transport and other accommodations to help us manage this condition. Don't show fear. Get help today.
Are the Free Dreamers good or bad? Because usually if there's an organization, it's not... There's something. Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking for something. This is not what I want. Never mind, fuck it. Open your door. There. I couldn't find it. Can you read the fucking signs? No soliciting. Hiding directly under the door. That was actually kind of smart so they can't see you. Or they can grab you. Fear of children, courtesy... Fears of children, courtesy of the U.S. National Library of Medicine. Yeah, I really wish I was joking about that whole, like, no soliciting thing. I have 2 no soliciting signs, and those fuckers still come to my door. Fuck, I didn't... wrong. This tape is FBMI property. The following recording is classified material related to an ongoing or historical case investigated by the Federal Bureau of Metaphysical Intelligence. If you're not authorized to view this material, destroy the tape immediately. Federal law provides severe criminal and civil penalties for unauthorized viewing, reproduction, or distribution of classified material, as well as special extrajudicial punishment under the Wake Up Act of 1986. Title 67, United States Code, Section 132. Okay, so this came out a year after the movie we watched. So something in that year happened. It was probably Freddy Krueger started killing everybody. Unknown provenance. Cassette 5 of question mark, question mark. Lindis. Now you know it's real sad when Steve Jobs died of Lindis.
I'm writing this down because there are only two options left as I see it.
Pull sharp.
Either I'm going crazy and need to be committed immediately, or the things that I'm seeing are real. And I'm not sure what happens then. I'm not sure who to turn to, or if anyone will believe me, but this feels real. I'm afraid, but I know what's real. And I need to know that someone else will know what's going on, no matter what happens to me. I'll start at the beginning. I've always been somewhat of a recluse, not out of misanthropy, I just prefer my own company. I manage to get by doing freelance programming work that pays the bills, but it also allows me a great deal of freedom with my schedule. I've always been a night owl, so naturally I gravitated to a nocturnal schedule, and one where I never needed to worry about when I slept or woke up. Once I was free...
Chat, is anyone watching this? Who feels like this guy? Who's relating to this guy already? I feel like this is a lot of people nowadays.
From the tyranny of alarm clocks, I became interested in exploring my dreams. I always had vivid dreams quite frequently, and I was trying to master lucid dreaming, so when I first heard of the DreamViewer device, I ordered one immediately.
I'm pausing again because he brings up a good point about lucid dreaming. I mentioned earlier I can kind of control my dreams under certain stimuli. I don't think I'd ever want to lucid dream, because you'd be in a world where you could control whatever you wanted. Why the fuck would you ever want to wake up from that? I don't trust that notion.
I've always been interested in electronic gadgets. I'm sure you could probably tell that by the fact that I'm recording this on a note recorder and not just writing it down on paper, but among all the technology I'd seen in my life, the DreamViewer was something completely different.
Open it up and there's just a big slug in there.
When it arrived in the mail, I immediately opened it. I watched the instructional tapes, and I began using it that very same day. Of course, it worked exactly as advertised, but I began to notice something
How many people probably got their brain fried during the beta tests?
strange happening over time. As soon as I started using the DreamViewer, all my dreams had a strange undercurrent. It wasn't something I could put my finger on at first, but the inhabitants of the dream worlds that I visited all seemed to get more and more reclusive, paranoid, and despondent as time went on.
What?
I also found it impossible to lucid dream. Somehow I'd always forget to reality check myself, despite being so diligent about it in the past. At first, these symptoms were very mild and ignorable, so I kept using the device without thinking much of it. However, that changed the day I had one particular dream. The first thing I remember was that I was in a massive cave of blue ice. Winds howled around me, and I could feel the cold gusts against my face. I wasn't alone, though.
I forgot this thing could take pictures.
Older man and I were journeying further into this cave, and soon we came across an old house, frozen in the ice. We worked to free the door from the ice and opened it. Once inside, we broke apart some wooden furniture and made a fire. I asked the man, "Why are we here?" And the first words that I had spoken to him, he said, "I cannot escape from here, but you can, if you can break your fate." Then he raised one gnarled finger up and pointed out the warped glass of the window. I stood and peered through the glass. Outside, I saw a shadowy door standing on the other side of the cave. At first, I couldn't make out a single feature, just a black rectangular shape. But as I stared, I could pick out more and more details in its presence. It shook me to my core. Its frame consumed my entire vision. It was something that somehow I knew was there before, but I had never truly seen. Its perspective was off, its corners bent the wrong way.
Guys, you think this is like some weird kind of like psychic matrix? Like, I don't know what angle it would go at, but basically it's something like either it is the Matrix and we're all just kind of, I don't know, like we're like the world he's in right now is kind of like the real world where everything fucking sucks and we're drones to the Black Iron prison, and sleep is just how we just don't go insane. Who knows? It's like a parallel world thing converging, like the Berenstein Bears.
When I woke up, I could remember the details of my dream as well as any, but when I tried to remember even a single detail of that door, it slipped from my mind like trying to grasp flowing water in my hands. I could feel that there was once detail in that form, but now it was completely missing from my mind. After that, my dreams always ended the same way. I would go through this world for some time. Not always in the ice caves, of course. It could be in a forest or a city. It didn't matter. But then at some point, I would look at a faraway wall or into a corner of a room and I would see that door. But once I saw it, I would just stop and stare, and it would slowly fill my vision in my mind until I woke up. It didn't matter if I used the DreamViewer or not. I would only have these dreams, and I would always see the door. Despite seeing it every time, I could never remember it other than just as a dark and formless mass of wood. It was like there was a door casting a shadow, but the shadow was all I could ever remember of it. I feared seeing it. I feared even thinking about it. It became all-consuming. I didn't want to talk to anyone about it. It felt so silly to be afraid of something so mundane, so ubiquitous. I couldn't just tell people about something I could barely explain to myself. Another night, maybe 2 weeks later, I had another dream. I was in a car being driven through a dense city that was crawling with soldiers. The car was driven by someone I knew, and I was hiding in the back seat because this occupying military force...
Oh, wait. I just remembered something vaguely. There was, I think it was, let me find the proper name. I probably won't be able to talk about it too long because it's a fucking White Wolf game. What was it? It was Wraith, I believe it was Wraith the Oblivion. Yeah. Where, like, eventually you just kind of, you're lucky to be a Wraith, but at the same time, if you weren't a Wraith, you basically would just be a slave to, like, these weird, like, extra-planar things, or something along those lines.
Was hunting me.
Something like that.
Eventually, we made our way down a twisting alleyway. We exited the car, and we went up some stairs to a small apartment in a large, grimy building. The guy who had driven me there and I sat at a table across from an older woman in a small room with a high ceiling, lit by yellow sconces that glowed with a sick electricity. She spoke to us in hushed tones of a group called the Children of Minos, who had taken control of the city. We were part of some sort of resistance, and for a moment I remembered hearing these names before, these phrases, and some forgotten memory returned to me. But just as this happened, we heard a pounding at the door downstairs and a splintering of wood. They told me to get to the roof and hide myself, and pointed me out the fire escape as they rushed out the other door. I ran out and grabbed the rough metal rungs of the ladder in my hands, flying up the rickety framework as the sounds of violence grew louder behind me. I pulled myself up on the last balcony, onto the roof. There, waiting for me at the far end of the roof, was the black door. This time, though, I didn't immediately freeze upon seeing it. I took some tentative steps.
So maybe this is like a Matrix situation.
As I heard shouting and the clanking of boots climbing rungs, I moved faster. I reached the threshold, and the presence of the door blocked out all other sensation from my mind. I could barely hear
like the dream viewers are like a way of like kind of like nudging you awake.
In my ears. It pulled me closer to grasp
like allowing you to be awake for a certain amount of time.
I turned the knob and the rotation echoed through my body and made my stomach do somersaults. I pushed forward and fell into the thick, inky abyss. I must have fallen for days. At least, it felt like days. It very well could have been weeks. I felt the barrier between my body and the darkness become unstitched, like a thread being pulled along my skin that let my in the void, hear far-off echoes, and feel the wind blow through what was left of my physical form, but all of these sensations felt like they were happening separately, like my body and mind were being stretched like taffy across a tapestry of chaos.
Brain taffy.
I existed in this state, being fundamentally broken, but still conscious, like grains of sand being blown through a pitch-black sandstorm. After a time, it all just sort of ended. I fell back into my body with the force of a truck hitting a brick wall. I screamed, forcing air out of unfamiliar lungs in a primal expression of terror. I choked and screamed, my muscles firing from the basest instinct, propelled me out of bed and onto the floor where I thrashed for a few moments before remembering where I was, who I was. Once my eyes adjusted to the light and I could recall how to move my body, I checked my computer's calendar. It had only been 7 or 8 hours since I had fallen asleep. Everything was just as I had left it.
It's more sleep than I get, brother.
That was last week. Since then, I haven't been sleeping. I don't want to go back there. The caffeine pills are keeping me going fine enough, but my headache is getting worse and worse. I can barely concentrate, and as I look over at my bed, part of me is begging to slip under the sheets and rest, but I just can't do it. I know I can't keep this up much longer, but
It's like to point out, the caffeine pills are keeping me going fine, he says after a week of no
3
sleep.
days ago, I saw it in the corner of my eye in my living room. When I tried to look directly at it, it disappeared just as quickly, but since then, it's been showing up more and more. And now
that's
it
always
doesn't go
like the
away
thing
when
in
I look at it.
Freddy Krueger, right? Is like eventually you're just
can
gonna
see
like
it now.
start merging between awake and sleep.
It's on the far wall of my bedroom. It's like a monolith carved out of pitch black sky. I can see the frame now.
You start to hallucinate after
The
2
handle.
days, yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. I think this is the only way to end this. I have to go through again. I have to go through.
Oh, it's like physically there. Shit. Closing notes. Will Sharper is reported missing on September 21st, 1986. This tape and the supplemental material was recovered from his apartment by Oakland Police Department officers, who then transferred custody to the FBMI. Back to sleep is fatal, yeah. Sharp currently remains missing. Hot damn. Okay, yeah, so I'm wondering what the deal is with that. Because I don't know if there's concrete enough stuff for it to be like, you wake up and you're in a different world. Because he's been like ice places for us, unless he's like constantly running all the time. In like wildly different places. Well, this is assuming the world makes sense. But there is definitely a resistance kind of thing going. Oh my goodness, I keep burping, excuse me. I mean, like, resistance or, like, freedom and lack of freedom seem to be an undercurrent. Somnium Microtechnologies presents... Chapter 1. Who is Somnium?
A third of our lives are spent sleeping, and we rarely remember our dreams long after we wake. Some say that our dreams hold the secrets to living our best lives. One revolutionary company is looking to take us there.
They even
and
said
beyond.
living your best life. Back then. Employee orientation? Oh boy, here we go again.
As we explore the new world of the 1980s, technological possibilities are opening themselves to us everywhere in the fields of transportation, automation, computers, and more.
Oh god, I hope they show the big ass
But
cell
as we
phones.
enhance the world around us, we must also look within
Where's the 80s
ourselves.
hair, baby? Come on, give me that sexy
The
80s
world of
hair.
our dreams, so often overlooked in our hectic modern era, is waiting to be explored. Just as we reached for the moon, we can reach a higher understanding of ourselves through
I
analysis
don't
of
like
our
how the
brain's
brain was
greatest mystery,
crisping like that.
our dreams. Now, the biggest name in dream research is becoming the hottest name in consumer electronics. Somnium Microtechnologies, incorporated in 1981, is poised to take the world by storm. But who is behind these amazing advances? The brains behind Somnium Microtechnologies are the neuroscience whiz kids of 5 Labs.
I should probably look up what Somnium even means. Like, I mean, it's clear there is. Somnium Space? That's VR shit. Meaning. Somnium is a Latin. Oh, it's just Latin for dream. Of course, it's always Latin.
5 Labs was founded in 1975, named for its 4 founders. These 4 individuals started 5 Labs to pursue their dreams of
Dr. Robert Fowler, Sarah Ingram. You can't really see the 5th person. Said the original 4 researchers, but there's 5. That one's blacked out. Aphanasia and Marella?
Studying dreams. With government funding from the FBMI, 5 Labs was able to make significant breakthroughs in dream imaging. As soon as the first images of dreams were developed, these scientists knew that this technology was meant to be shared with the world, and thus, the Somnium Microtechnologies company was born.
Oh baby, look at those
Somnium's flagship consumer product, the DreamViewer, is still in early stages of development. That's why we need your expertise, determination, and skill to make this dream a reality.
Wait. Is it just me or...
Determination and skill to make this dream...
Why does these look like eyes here? Is it like Bloodborne? Do we have insight? Do we have eyes on the inside?
A reality.
Working at Somnium.
At Somnium, we put our employees first. That means things like health insurance, retirement plans, paid time off, and daily psychological evaluations are part of your standard
psychological
employee
evaluations.
package. Above all else, Somnium embraces a culture of safety. We care about your well-being and want to make sure that your workplace is a welcoming and safe one. That's why, no matter your job description...
Wait. Is this person passed the fuck out and they're just like face planting their computer?
No matter your job...
Or no, wait, no, they're probably just bent over and there's something else in the
description. Whenever you're at the Somnium Research Campus, we ask that you always follow the 4 principles of safety. Always keep the lights on. The research campus closes at 9 p.m. That means all employees must be out of the building by 9:30. No exceptions. If you need to stay behind for any reason, you must alert your supervisor and FSO. Stay with a buddy. Don't wander around the office alone. If you need to access something in an unoccupied...
Is this like Control? There's some weird paranormal shit just in the building.
Office, bring a coworker along. If you're asked to accompany a coworker, make it a priority. Safety is number 1. Report everything to your FSO. If you see anything strange, immediately contact your floor safety.
Now chat, we all know because we're human beings that have probably worked a day in our lives that this isn't how it actually happens. Like, fuck, dude. No one's gonna come with me, but I gotta go do this, otherwise the boss is gonna be up my fucking ass. I guess I'll just go alone. Oh fuck, why did they listen?
Safety officer.
Because feasibly,
no
the
matter how
humans will
benign
err.
it seems, your FSO will let you know whether evacuation is necessary.
What? It's fucking SCPs. Don't show fear. Just let me bring a gun, and that'll be fine. I'm a hot-blooded American male. Chapter 3, Evaluation. There's some critiques on this training video so far. It is not the Wendy's hot drinks video, which is probably the peak of all employee orientation entertainment. On your worksheet, select the image in each set that does not belong. Okay. Set 1. The classic analog horror. It's Crab Rave. Eldritch Crab Rave. That's a snake. Nice try, motherfucker. I see you. I see you, Genzo. Another crab. Well, clearly it was the crab. Or, no, it wasn't the crab. It was the snake that was what... That was the thing that wasn't set right. Because everything else was a crab. Okay, a crane. I see you. That's a bug. Hi there. That's a moth. That's also another moth. It was clearly the crane. Set 3. Okay, that's human body. Without skin. Little Mothman. Human body. Without skin. Little bug brain. That's the skeleton with skin but no meat. Oh, hi. Is that clothing or they just ripped that part off? Oh, that's cool. Congratulations, the assessment is complete. Please submit your worksheet. Thank you for watching. Your adventure working at Somnium Microtechnologies begins today. Your supervisor will now direct you to your next training activity. I mean... It seems like at Somnium they don't really have control over what happens a lot of the time. Oh, I need new pants. I mean, they have all these safety guidelines, but... It's like they don't have control over the facility. New Faribault Historical Society, Tape Archive ID 10423. I'm sorry, 0423. Nesnavka. Tape recovered from the new historical site, production date unknown. Thing at the end was sick. It was really cool. In 1876, architect Jean-Pierre Albosset was commissioned to design a prison to be built on the coast near the city of New Faribault. That's just in spacebar. As he did for many such projects, Albosset traveled to the site to survey the land, spent the night camping under the stars to connect himself to the site. It is said that that night he had a dream of sprawling, spiraling corridors, of waves crashing at the feet of half-submerged statues, intertwined rooms of iron and stone. When he woke up, he set to designing the prison that would be named Black Iron Prison. Nesnevka. Very eldritch sounding. Upon its completion in 1884, Nesnevka would house 999 prisoners in maximum security cells. 999 Hail Larry. The V would be a U if the font is weird. Oh, are they giving us fucking leet speak? Nesnevka. Barring elements of the concept of the panopticon, Nesnevka was a space in which prisoners knew that they were always potentially under surveillance, but in what manner they knew not. There's a space outside of life. Nowhere that the play. Wait, hold on, who is this? Okay, it's a guard. There's a place outside of life. Nowhere in that place was there. Nowhere in that place was there a mirror to see your reflection, remind you of your own humanity. Nor did the light seem to cast any shadows. There are ghosts in there. I would finish my shifts and go home, unable to remember what I had done. I did not want to remember. Henry Sullivan, Nesnevka Guard, 1889. This piano's going kind of hard. Within the prison, it felt crushing, like a weight of iron pressing upon my body. I often forgot if I was a guard or a prisoner. My perceptions became as spiraling and warped as those wretched corridors. Prison was the same size as the world. Rather, it was the world. Bradley Sowell, Nisnivka Guard, 1989. All same year. Yeah, the music's actually really good. Albert Brennan. Okay. Our schedule was shift and change, like time itself was being rearranged. Stone walls in that place should have stood for order and pattern. But they became symbols of chaos. It was like being in a dream. All men were lost in that place. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This piano kind of makes me want to play a visual novel. Albacete himself would refuse to comment on the design and lived alone in self-imposed exile in a small house in Chicago. That is exile. Uptrust died November 23rd, 1890. Same night, Nesnikov burned to the ground in a mysterious fire, killing every prisoner and staff member inside. What did he die of? Their analysis of documents relating to the prison would reveal a lack of a kitchen among several other notable absent pieces of infrastructure. They didn't have toilets. The site would later be removed from historical records and redeveloped. What is it now? Chat. Arnold DVS. Okay, come now. What is this? No way this is for real. Yeah. What? I found the tape in an old historical society the old historical society archives. You think they're lying or something? Not lying. It's just some fiction. It's like Atlantis. Blue just made Atlantis up as a bit. And now people think it's like for real. For like a for real lost continent or whatever. I just realized you probably can't see the entirety of everything. So give me 1 second while I yep. There you go. I don't know why nobody fucks up so much. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of corresponding evidence that it was real. And this was, what, 100 years ago? I guess it's worth looking into. Okay, but let's not go too far on this tangent. I don't think this has anything to do with what's going on. Even if those stories are embellished, there's something up there. Something up here. No way there's such a huge building like that, it's just completely covered up like this. That's what I'm saying. Picturing with a capital F. Don't do those dots at me because you know I'm right. I'm logging off. Night. Don't let the evil spooky ghost prison get you. Night. Not 9 in. Downloading. Real Conspiracies, Episode 4 by Arnold D. Arnold the Enigma. Real Conspiracies, Episode 4. The Death of Leonardo Lang. Arnold the Enigma. Federal Bureau of Metaphysical Intelligence was established in 1946. The stated mission of the FBMI was to protect the American people from paranormal threats. Secondary mission was to learn how to wield those threats for our own benefit. The Pentagram. The FBMI headquarters, Richmond, Virginia. Hey, come on, guys, you're giving the conspiracy theorists the fucking softball here. A little on the nose with the directors of the FBMI. William Reich, Jacob Kessel, Martin Webb, Glenn Fitcher, Samuel Mann, Leonardo Lang. Pentagon but means you can't. The FBI had maintained an interest in the study of dreams since the 60s. FBMI. In 75, they entered a contract with 5 labs. God damn it, I can't fucking read. Can't read fast. This is why I had problems in school. 4 researchers who were from the forefront of dream research. Well, now they say 4 researchers, so who's the 5th? The devil? Soon after the contract was completed in 80, researchers formed a corporation to continue their work. 5 laboratories became Somnium Microtechnologies. With BMI in it, yeah. Did not respond officially. Sources within... The FBMI did not respond officially, but sources within Somnium stated that there was no further desire to work for the government. I can't blame them there. The government fucks everything up. Obviously, we'd rather they were working for us, but they wouldn't listen to reason, Leonardo Lang says. Everyone being fat. Without a legal basis stopped Somnium from continuing their research independently, the FBMI yes, and intimidated them constantly, as the government typically does, yes. Surveilled. Somnium founder Dr. Robert Fowler stated in a memo to a colleague that the FBMI was trying to get their hands on their new dream imaging technology at any cost. In November of 1980, a team of 3 individuals was apprehended by Somnium Research Campus security while attempting to photograph private documents and place wiretaps. And then they just locked them in a room and they're never seen again. 3 were arrested and later found to be hired by the FBMI. J. Powell, S. Parker, M. Lloyd. After being arrested, all 3 burglars developed severe hallucinations and shared delusions over the following weeks. Convenient. These delusions reportedly involved a 4th burglar on the team. Like how they're supposed to be a fifth member of the 5 founders. Founders of 5. With Somnium denied the existence of a 4th burglar. Excuse me. I still have dreams about that lab. Of running through those corridors alone. Why did we have to go in there? Why do we have to open the goddamn door? Sam Parker. Somnium burglar. Police interrogation transcript. So they also see a door, okay. By the way, unregistered hypertape movie maker. Burglars' mental conditions were never able to be tied to Somnium. Really. The whole incident received little media attention and was quickly covered up by both groups. I don't know if they split up. In December of 1980, leaked meeting transcripts revealed that the entire board of directors of the FBMI had begun to complain of constant nightmares. Also, it could have actually spread. Or it's a Freddy Krueger situation where they went in their dreams after the fact. That pissed them off. On December 21st, Dr. Robert Fowler was summoned by the FBMI director Leonard Lang to a private meeting at his Richmond home. That's a pretty nice... Although you think someone with like a paranormal government job, they'd have a... You know, like a bigger house that's not in a suburbia. No transcripts of this meeting was made, but based on Lang's personal journal, he asked Fowler if he was behind the nightmares, and if they could be stopped. You cannot stop the inevitable. Fowler left without providing an answer. The next day, Leonard Lang was found dead in his attic. Our Fowler denied attending the meeting. Well, fucking course he did. Multiple witnesses confirmed Fowler's alibi. He had not left the Somnium research campus. Well, of course his fucking co-workers are gonna cover for him. Unless they sent someone that looks like him. Security footage showed no traces of any intruder entering the home. Investigators quickly ruled the case a suicide despite leaked autopsy records indicating a total destruction of the spinal column. So they went with the harvester route. Guy goes to see his girlfriend. Girlfriend's just a bloody skull and a spine. Like, well, this here looks like natural causes. What do you mean natural? What does this look like natural? Son, it ain't natural to live without a spine. Lang was given a closed casket funeral. Funeral of Leonard Lang, Washington, D.C. By the way, nice B-roll footage. After the investigation of Lang's death concluded, the FBI backed down from scrutinizing Somnium microtechnologies. FBI Director Ann Boyle was sworn in 81, January. She died too. As Somnium's commercial product, the DreamViewer, is set to be released later this year, the story is still developing. Stay tuned to this video share channel for future episodes. Spread the truth. Also get it registered like hyper whatever, so watermarks.
One of the great things you see happen.
Neurocon. Wait, what year is that?
This is one of the great things.
Neurocon 1982. What's Neurocon?
You see happen.
Because this was before the VO release, like the VO headset release, right? Academic Conference on Neurology and Neurotech Research. God, it's got it. This just looks awful. Next up, Dr. Robert Fowler, non-invasive practical dream imaging.
Significant activity is observed throughout neural structures during
Thank you,
dreams.
stream delay.
Visual imagery is generated through the same mechanisms that form images in waking perception. Our research has mapped these pathways through various techniques, including waking perception.
Guys, I'm sorry, but these brains are Rorschachs for me. That just looks like a penis. A little scrunkly penis, but you know.
Research has mapped these pathways through various techniques, including waking perception comparison, neural impulse backscatter mapping, and the Lopez-Wagner optical inventory. These breakthroughs are undoubtedly quite significant and form the backbone of our dream imaging technique. This is barely scratching the surface of what we hope to achieve. Our currently available technology, EEG monitoring, magnetic resonance
it's only 3
imaging,
bullet points.
is too slow and imprecise to accurately measure the neural signals that we need to access. Our medical technology research team, Mrs. Ingram and her husband, are making tremendous strides in neural imaging that let us view with great accuracy and non-invasively not only cerebral blood flow, but neural voltage across many areas of the brain. This technology is behind the newest iteration of our scanning hardware. Merely viewing dreams is all well and good. What we're trying to achieve is real, actual understanding of where dreams come from. That is our next step. The unconscious leads through dreams to perception, which leads to the conscious. We plan to follow this river upstream, into dreams, into memories, into whatever mysteries await us there. Our studies into this field have been primarily concerned
Synchronicity theory, where if you start talking about it, it's more likely to happen. So like, what would be good? It's like the fucking Shadow Man for me, okay? Because I saw a reference of a Shadow Man again today, where once the Shadow Man is shown to you, you'll start seeing the fucking Shadow Man everywhere. Better be careful, because he'll show you his fingers.
Concerned with dream synchronicity, by having several test subjects begin dreaming together, and not just monitoring their brain waves, but amplifying waves that are found within multiple subjects and propagating them through the other subjects, we have been able to produce astonishing results.
Subject A. A large dog stepped out of the forest and placed a knife at my feet. Subject B. The wolf that had been following me cornered me and dropped a dagger from its jaws. Subject C. A black dog stopped and coughed up what looked like a ceremonial dagger. Subject D. The wolf creature opened its mouth and spat out a knife, which clattered to the floor. I see.
Building off of these tests, we've shown that amplifying certain neural wave
Brainwave pattern. Sector A49, Cathedral, Dark City. Good movie, by the way. Hillside Coast, Ravine, Ice Cave. There's the ice caves that they were talking about. Maybe Dark City 2. Reactor, Outpost, Jungle, Abandoned School Complex. Probably be the prison. Forest, Mountain Trail, Mine Shafts, Hedge Maze, Desert Camp.
vectors allows for on-demand recreation of specific dreams. We aren't yet sure of the true potentials for this discovery, but every day we are taking our research further than ever before. As we continue upstream, where this river will take us, we do not know. But the current we are pushing against is one that we humans have pushed against for our entire existence. I know some detractors of our work have said that this pursuit is misguided, and there are some things that man was not meant to know. But is it not in the nature of man to follow his dreams?
Damn. That ending statement, that went kind of hard. That's right up there with I don't sleep, I dream. I should probably... Carol. Unknown tape followed by tape recovered from Arnold's personal files. 10 of 10. Oh, this is the last one. I remember having the stream. Fucking wild. Okay. Shascom. Shasta Area Safety Communications Agency. We're adding another fucking organization. Transcript of 911 call for service. October 27th, 1985. 11:43 p.m. Guys, that's like 20 minutes away. It was nice knowing you. Stream will actually probably end in like half an hour, so that would probably be me dying. Okay. 911 was the address of your emergency.
I'm at 143 Ridgewood Drive. I need police officers. My husband is trying to break into my house.
And what's your name?
Carol Davis.
Alright, Carol. I'm dispatching officers to you right now. If you could please stay on the line for me. Another fucking drunk asshole. I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, nothing.
No.
Is there anyone else in your house? Does your husband have a weapon?
I don't know. He's been banging on the door with something. He usually doesn't bang on the door. Usually he just screams and calls my name.
Okay.
I've been seeing him more often. Usually I just have dreams about him, but now he's been coming around the house too.
Wait, you usually just have dreams about him? The fucking femcel mentality is coming back to bite. You dream so hard that it manifests and you got the fucking monkey's paw curled.
Since he passed, I sometimes have dreams about him.
Oh, this is actually like the monkey's paw story.
Yes, nearly
Man, you know, I wish our son would come back. Monkey's paw curls.
2 years ago.
Zombie son. You're afraid of him coming back?
Yes.
Yeah, because you'd be a fucking zombie. Are you afraid of him getting in the house?
Hold on.
Oh. No tape loaded. Decrypting. Decrypting the VHS tape. Logged in as A. Davis. Callback. Play callback. Call playback.
Hey.
Hey.
So, how's she doing? Do you need me to drive down there? I can take some time off work.
No, I think it'll be okay. She's doing fine. She was freaked out, but I got to talk to her, and she seemed okay last I got to see her. The hospital said that they're going to take her down to
did she say what her husband's name was?
Her hallucinations are part of that WDH thing that's been going around.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you know, she's been talking about seeing Ray around ever since he died, and it's been, what, 2 years now? Is that not just...
Okay, now we see what Davis,
dementia
like
at
A.
that point?
Davis's thing is.
The officer told me that they needed to quarantine her, and if she doesn't display any symptoms after 2 weeks, they'll release her and she can come back. And it's all, you know, paid for, so it'll at least give her some time away so I can clean up the house and get the door replaced.
Yeah, okay, so what happened with the door exactly? Someone tried to break in through the front door, and a neighbor across the street heard the window break and called the cops?
Yeah, that's what they told me. And then she told the police that it was Ray trying to break in, and I had to tell the officer that he was dead, and then as soon as she started telling the police that she'd been seeing him and having dreams about him, they got real weird about everything and started talking about sending her to the quarantine center.
look, I'm just gonna say it. I don't buy this whole quarantine thing. Have you ever heard of anyone coming out of one of those things? They're being real quiet about what goes on
Andy
there.
and
You
Lele
think I have to wait
shit.
for a second to smiling faces in those commercials?
Okay, what is it, Arnie? A government conspiracy?
Is it
Again?
Arnie?
Can you cool it for
Oh,
5
we already kind of knew it was Arnie.
minutes? Okay, our aunt is in need, and I'm the one helping her, okay? Listen, I don't want to guilt trip you or whatever, but I'm the one down here in California looking at
Oh, okay. So I'm not allowed to live my own life now. Is that what it is?
That's not
Don't give me
what-
this Mother Teresa BS.
Okay, look, I don't deny there's something off about it, okay? Apparently, when it happened, she had a camcorder, and the
All
police
savers.
confiscated it. When I asked
All
them about it, they
savers.
just straight up denied it to my face. I saw that she was holding it when I got there last night, and then I guess while I was talking to the cops, one of them took it, and then they just straight up lied to my face when I asked about it later.
Yeah, typical cops, huh?
I mean, yeah, but why would they lie about that? I mean, what's on that tape? She also said that she'd called 911, but they said there wasn't a call made from the house. The only call was from Frank across the street when he heard the screaming.
Look, I want to
They're
come down
not
there.
even
I
like
know.
trying to be
If you
smooth
come
about
down
it.
here,
He's like,
you look, you
he's like, hey,
promise.
can I? So what was on that camera I gave you guys? You never gave us camera. I specifically remember giving to. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No.
Me that you'll keep your head on straight, all right? If you want to help me figure this
Look, who
out,
you
I
don't
can't have you
trust,
going
yourself
on about
or a
whatever
police
cop
officer?
circle psychic driving
Okay,
conspiracy.
okay, I'll be completely cool.
Thank you.
Completely cool that our aunt has been taken to a government black site after being attacked by a ghost.
Yeah, if you could just be cool about that, that would be awesome.
Very well.
Okay, well, if you want to come down, just let me know when you'll be here. I'll be at her house. It looks like she had a surveillance system set up, but the tapes for that are missing, too.
Probably also the cops. God damn it.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'll let you
Or
know
the
what I
perp.
figure out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Stay
probably
safe.
cops.
Bye.
Bye.
All ended. Carol, Georgetta. Oh, you can tell I've been watching fucking Yu-Gi-Oh shit. I'm just gonna pop back here and give my thoughts. So, I mean, obviously it goes to the angle of like corporation evil, but yeah, no, that's fine. The volume. I was really interested in that one guy that was in like living different lives when he fell asleep in the black door. But then it feels like we kind of just forgot about that. Granted, that was all in like one specific episode. But I mean, it's like several episodes like, oh, this corporation is kind of weird. Which, it's been done a lot already, I feel. Although it would be interesting to point out that angle of that I mentioned earlier of they can't necessarily control what's in there, right? You make sure that. Oh yeah, I went quiet for a second on my end, but you know, it's the next song. And an hour and 30 minutes already. Jesus, that did not feel as long as it did. Interesting little series. I mean, I probably missed some shit, but I don't know. I'm definitely more intrigued by the different like world thing or whatever the Black Iron Prison is, more than this company is definitely corrupt. And then I only got anything. What else did I even put on here? Let me see. Smile tapes. I forgot. I put this in the queue. Hold on. No. Okay. You hear something downstairs. What could it be? Oh! I'm inside your house. Not for long, motherfucker. The intruder blocks the way. There's another one I want to show you guys of something of this meme. Where did I put it? I did not post it in the server Discord. This one's also really good. Oh. Shit. Someone's broken into my house. That's what I get for moving to fucking Chicago. This is what I get for living in Ohio. Fucking crackheads. You know, and that'd be the perfect... That's a really tall door. Holy shit.
Inside your home.
Oh, shit. Look at that fucking kick, by the way. Jump, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure that's Blaze Blue music. I think that's, Hazuma's? I think that's Gluttony Fang. Boom, kicks him. Kicks open the fucking light switch. Dude's got his boots on, by the way. He was already awake. Fucking going around. By the way, old dirty ass home. Old TV with a radio? Damn. He's still stunned? Oh, look at the fear in his eyes. Wow, this guy looks like somehow Vampire the Masquerade. Oh shit, I could play that now. I have 2 monitors. Guys, we could play Vampire the Masquerade. Fuck yeah. Wrong house, fool. Look at the pain in his eyes. Oh, what do we... Let's see here. I know I got it pulled over, but... You guys like the Doors, the band? It's like 5 minutes. Should wear these together. Like 35 minutes. Actually, that's kind of perfect. This one? Yeah, it was this one. This is Doors, in all capitals. Are you guys ready for the Doors analog horror? HSTV. Turn off the lights now. Done. Put on headphones now. Okay. I don't know who doesn't have headphones on when they're watching something. How many doors are in your house? Count the doors in your house. This is like a fucking door, the Explorer. Oh shit, I still got the music on in the background. Wildly different tune. Do you know how many doors are in your house? Come on, people. Fucking answer. Door, your psychosis is acting up again. 2, 3, 4. Can you say 4? Oh, that's not right. That's the bunker door. That's the Winchester house door. We have added a door. This is the door. I can't not imagine. So there was an episode of 1,000 Ways to Die back in the day, where this dude was like an America-hating terrorist, but he had a secret room that was filled, like decked out to the nines, with Americana memorabilia. He would like put on this fucking like cowboy outfit with red, white, and blue all over it. He had a mechanical bull. but the mechanical bull kicked him off too hard, and he landed on his replica of the Washington Monument and impaled him through the chest. That's their Americana room door. Do not try to find the door. If you search for too long, your house may begin to look unfamiliar. It's easy to become lost. Wait, was that just, what was that? Some flash, was that just audio static? Video static? The static is making me see things. Okay, yeah, no, it was just, wait. Guys, I think I'm starting to see things in the static. I don't like it. The sailboat's actually sailing. Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan. Can you say Jonathan? John went looking for the door. Do not try to find the door. Jonathan went looking for the door, though. Do you know how to spell door? Jonathan did not find the door. Oh, he became disassociated. Jonathan became lost. Audrey.
Oh my god.
You found it.
I found it.
Oh. Do you see the door? This is gonna be the whole page, just me being Dora the Explorer. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Ain't no one here but us chickens. Balls of steel going in there. It's the Shadow Man! He's gonna show you his fingers! Now try to find the door. It will find you. It is here. Can't tell if the video is shaky or if the handle's like trying to shake upward. Okay, yeah, it gives it handle. Wait, what the fuck was that? Oh, it was just more fucking static. Wait. Am I seeing a person there? Hi there. Don't do it. Close the door. Okay. Oh, I thought they were gonna jump scare me there for a second. You can try to run. But at the door. There are doors everywhere. God damn it. It's the Slender Man! Will they drag me through the door? There are many doors, Ed. Life has many doors, Ed boy. Oh god, if I make a thumbnail for this, I'm putting fucking Rolf in there. Oh. Oh. Hold on.
Hello, Ed boys. Many doors, yes? Too much for couch potato Ed boys like yourself?
Oh. Oh, that wasn't the clip, but still works. Andrew Hyde. Ah, yes, the horror guy's last name was Hyde. You guys want to learn about real fake doors? Just TV. Space.
Arco Video Diary.
Yo, what's up, guys? Coming at you with another vlog. Today we'll be exploring this haunted house at 3 a.m. Oh, that one was good. I like that. Oh, you dirty bitch. And my name is Sarah. My sister is Audrey. We are identical twins. Uh-huh. That's photoshopped. I mean, you gotta save on actors, right? A number of weeks ago, Audrey went missing. The message is the last thing I ever heard from her.
Hey Sarah, I hope you're doing well.
Ed boys.
Damn it.
Many doors, yes?
I'm having the dream again.
I tried to be funny.
The dream about the door. I'm telling you this because I don't think it's a dream anymore.
I see them everywhere I go. I try to leave my room and there's a
saw the
fucking
door
door.
I wasn't dreaming. I see it every day now. I try and go towards it, but I always lose track of it somehow.
And Sarah probably survived if they're uploading this to
Messing
YouTube.
with my mind. My house looks different now. There are rooms I don't remember. I can't explain it, but I need to find the door. I
The
need to
door.
open it.
It's like The Rock. She had become obsessed with finding the door. There's some big ass glasses. When
It's been
was
exactly 3 weeks since Audrey went missing. I just got a voicemail. I'm just gonna play it.
We just listened to one.
Sarah? Why aren't you answering the phone? I can't find my way out. I think I'm still in my house, but everything looks different.
Actual
I have to
distortion
find
of
the
the phone.
door. It might be the way out. I think I'm getting closer.
So this kind of reminds me a little bit of, well, vaguely connected. Reminds me of, there was this like short horror film of like this dude gave his buddy a box, and then when no one was looking at it, a guy would like a guy like this, like soaked head to toe, like starts peeking out and like tries to come out. It's like mimics people's voices and stuff. Kind of reminds me of that kind of like infinite space kind of deal. Oh shit, she doesn't sound right. I think she found the door. I need to find Audrey. I need to find... You know what? Nope. I ain't touching that fucking door. Audrey got what she got. Learned of a book that might help me. The book is called... There's a copy in stock at the bookstore about 50 miles away. Convenient. Bound by... Fuck that. I've drove by enough places like that. Fuck that. That could be nice. Nope. Showed me how to summon a door. I packed up and went to Audrey's house. Okay, I get you want to find your sister, but realistically, the way they describe the door is infinite. So what makes you think you got any better fucking luck?
Okay, so I just have to draw some creepy symbols and open a gateway.
Also, Audrey, what the fuck were you into? You had to do this.
I have to do this.
Unless it's a constant cycle of like try to get some loved one.
Outlined on page.
Somebody edited this. That's a tiny ass door. Why does that eye look familiar? Is that like an actual occult symbol or something? Fucking anarchist. This is where we teach kids not to draw on the wall. It just pops into existence like a shitty edit. See, like, this is why I don't fuck with shit like this. Like the Ouija board. I know it's made by Hasbro, and it's a very new thing, right? Oh, hi. But I still don't want to take the chance.
I can't believe that just happened.
Later, I reviewed the footage. That was Audrey standing there in the doorway. She looked wrong. She looked like every, like, Blumhouse possessed person. With that weird fucking smile. And you can't tell me it's not. There was Truth or Dare. Was it the Smiling Man or something along those lines? I think there's one just called Smile where they had that same fucking look.
Sarah. Audrey? Come to the door, Sarah. Audrey, I'm scared. I don't know what
Cock's
to
shotgun.
do. Open the door, Sarah.
Tell me one thing you know about me.
Don't
When you were 12 years old, you let a boy piss in your hair, and he later died of
There's
cancer.
something wrong with you. Don't you want to see me? Open the door.
I didn't open the door that night. Following night, there was knocking at the front door.
We're knocking.
Why would you open it? Oh, it's a different door.
Hello? What? Who are you?
The hell is this? This is an analog horror series called Doors. What's up, Kane? Is this the door?
No. What is your name? Listen,
See, this
you're
was
at the
the problem. As soon as they acknowledge them, they realize this is probably the
wrong
right door.
house.
Why?
What?
No.
What the hell?
I think he got lost while looking for the door. I think that the ritual led him to me. They're all a bunch of crackheads looking to get their next fix. And sending footage on my camera. Like, shit, they're all looking for the door. And I made a door. So now they're all gonna be coming to my house. I have no memory of what you are about to... What? I have no memory of what you're about to see. No, it's just... Oh, what was it? Was it the... I think it was the Magnus Archives, where they had, like, this guy who's getting paid a shit ton of money to just have this coffin in his house for a year. And eventually he would just, like, wake up and realize that his body was trying to, like, crawl inside the coffin. Or, like, open the coffin, even though there's, like, scratching and shit coming from it. And he got kind of smart because he, like, would have the key in his hand. So what he would do is he would put the fucking key in a bowl of water and throw that bad boy in the freezer. So he couldn't get to the key. And rather than get rid of the coffin because it's making him some good money, he just found ways to stop himself from opening the coffin. And when the people came to pick up the coffin, like, what the fuck, you're still alive? Yeah, where's my money, bitch? As a kind of, like, unconscious, eventually it's gonna ghost orb. Eventually it's just like you psychologically you start, or unconsciously start trying to open the door. The wall. The door. No, Patrick, the door. 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 Oh, I'm now seeing what's over there. How long was that there? I just didn't notice because I was memeing. A while, actually. Oh, I've gone. What the fuck? Woke up bed. Yeah, I woke up this morning after I disappeared with $2 in my hand and a condom up my ass. What the fuck happened last night? Following night, I stayed awake and waited. So you delved in the uncanny valley. As my eyes could no longer stay open, I heard her.
Sarah.
Excuse me.
Audrey.
Stop right there, motherfucker. Got a lot of explaining to do. Oh, I don't like how that thing moved. Unlock horror, eh? Yeah. Audrey, where'd you put our fucking first edition of Berserk, bitch? You know how much that goes for? Tell me where you hid it. I'd throw an orange at her or some shit. You ain't pulling this shit with me, okay? If you're gonna jump scare me, you're gonna do it at a distance. Nice prison shirt, by the way. And then I don't remember what happened after that. Does that become an actual door? That'd be kind of cool. Something gonna happen, or is this like a skin marink shot? Okay, yeah, there it is. I talked over it for a second. Doors, part 2. Quick band your hide. Yep, starring Taylor. And then there's a third part. Wizardry anime showed you a better go school. Yeah, but then again, I kind of like that 90s art style. Previously on Justice League. Do you hear the knocking? Knock, knock, knock. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, get the fuck out of the house. Previously on Dragon Balls Deep. Oh, they're taking that pretty well. Wait a minute. Oh. It's... Oh shit, they're trapped in a fucking Kojima game. They'll really go insane. Nice TV. Hi.
I'm not her.
Oh wait,
What
is that
this place?
There's another guy that got caught with Audrey, wasn't there?
She's so much here.
Why did you let this happen to me? Oh god, my eyes. Fucking flashbang warning, Jesus. Audrey, this is all on you, sweetheart. Yeah, I don't fuck with no ghosts, and that's why I'm still living. That's where it's more the ambiance and the scares, true. Do not try to find that door. It will find you. I'm waiting for something to like come out from this side of the TV or some shit. Liminal space. Ow, my ears. Ooh, that's the bone snapping, isn't it? Alright. Audrey, look. I've been awake for 3 fucking days, okay? That's when the hallucinations happen. If you're gonna fucking kill me, just kill me. Some fun with these thumbnails. Yeah, I'm gonna get some real fake doors. Some Life Has Many Doors, Ed Boy. Got isekai out of his house. I wonder if there's any horror isekai out there. That'd be something. All fun and games to get isekai to a HR Giger world. Oh fuck, that was the video game, wasn't it? What's it, Dark Globe? I tried playing that, but I for the life of me could not figure out DOSBox, because I'm technologically illiterate. Box is easy. I don't know, maybe I was doing something wrong because my computer's fucked up.
It's a path. Finally.
Blair Witch. Oh, there's something out there. Oh wait, no, that's them. Getting at the right amount of power for your PC is the hard part. Excellent. You probably got shit for power. And no wonder why they tell you to turn your lights off. I can barely see shit.
This is going nowhere. I have no idea where I am.
Man, that's deep, lady. Do any of us know where we really are? I'm alone. You ever wonder why we're here? Oh god, we could do it. We could watch Red versus Blue. See how well that aged. We're here just to suffer. And if he wants to learn IT, but he's too lazy. Get cracking, because it's a lot of math. Thing. Oh, well, I went into programming, so. What part of it? IT or Red versus Blue? We'll see how, like, old YouTube videos hold up to this day. That'd be interesting. Go watch old Bridge series too. Get Vulcan in on it. Cause I guarantee whatever Bridge series we watch, he's not seen the actual anime. hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I wonder how many like indie horror games use this trope after Kojima did with PT. Check the camera. This thing takes a lot of memory building PCs. It's just looking up things. Sometimes pure testing of parts. The server shit is just hell. Oh shit.
How did I get back here?
You dragged.
Oh my god.
Gonna get some sick fuse. Wait, hold on. The door's gone.
Hello? Did you open the door yet? I was pulled through. So you did not open it yourself? No. You need to open the door.
A complicated jigsaw
So I
puzzle.
can end up like you? You are me.
Fucking shoulder check that bitch. Building. You want to become a game dev, and I'm like, good luck. It's a lot of math. I'll tell you that. It's a lot of math and being incredibly particular about your phrasing of things. Like, robot, pick up pencil. How do I pick up a pencil? You lift your arm. What's my arm? What's a pencil?
You never came to find me, Sarah.
Oh,
I
fucking
kept waiting
shit.
for you to come find me. I kept believing you would, but you never did. I'm here now, Audrey. You waited too long. You were too preoccupied with your perfect life to be concerned with mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't put my
Audrey,
life
that's
on
not
pause
true.
for your dumb witchy
I
bullshit.
love you, and I'm here. I came here to find you. I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I wish I'd always been there for you. Maybe then you wouldn't have disappeared. Maybe you wouldn't have gone after the door. I miss you, Audrey.
Oh.
It's your fault this happened. Why would you say that, Audrey?
What is this?
Audrey's never coming back.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking bot.
Audrey. Audrey. No.
Whether I want to make an engine from scratch or use an engine someone else made. Like Unreal makes things simple. True.
No. No.
Real fake doors. Now you're here forever. Wonder how long an average person can stay trapped inside of a room without food or water. Or without the need for food or water before they go insane. Did I phrase that right? If you didn't eat food or water, wonder how long a person could be trapped in a room before they went insane. No, it's not, but also anyone can drop some dumb AI scripted bots into the hallway. Oh, that's fucking Zool shit. It's also not what they drew the door, thank you. Bothering my OCD. It's the other mother calling her home. I was surprised how much lewds there were of the other mother from Caroline. What'd that say? You will hear a knock on your door tonight. The info hazard. Let me make sure there wasn't anything on the green screen. Oh, it was just green. Try to find the door. You'll become lost. Doors, part 3. And by Andrew Hyde. There's something. You not recognize the bodies in the water? No, not the bodies in the water. Oh, they made several short films. Here's something downstairs. What? Oh, not you again. I'm inside your house. The intruder blocks the way. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I kind of like that one. That was a bit of, it was like a little mix of like traditional like horror movie mixed with a little bit of analog horror. I couldn't pin down the time period, which made it interesting. It was like Gotham. Yeah, that was loud, which is kind of the point of the Amber Alert, but you know. Yeah. Let me... Where's the... Okay, so here is the playlist for the DreamViewer one, if anyone's interested. Go watch it if you watched it here, motherfuckers. And then... I'll post the first episode of Doors, because I have it in a queue. Oh wait, no, it's in a queue. Okay, here's what we'll do then. What? Yeah, close the player, I don't care. And then... Doors. And then this one is the first episode of Doors. We'll watch those. I'll put those in if I put them in like a YouTube video or some shit. I mean, I post my streams, but also probably independent videos, because the one spooky video, the comp we watched, that was actually doing kind of well. My stuff's been decently doing well. I mean, for a no-name channel on YouTube. Like, my brain's fried, can you tell? But, yeah, like that one reaction video I posted, that's got 3 likes on it, so that's probably my most liked video. I got a comment from one of my, Pokemusu archive streams. So that's cool. Things are looking up slowly but surely. Let's see here. I feel like we want a palette cleanser. I don't know. Let's see here. Fucking Meat Canyon, that'd be funny. I don't know, what's a good meme? I got just anything in my recommendeds? Probably not. Most of my recommendeds are just... It's just shit I've already watched. Get that one for myself, though. Oh, God. I just scrolled over a Digimon video and it had Reapermon. If anyone's seen my Digimon Rumble Arena stream, that guy gave me fucking non-flashbacks, and he's the sole reason why I hate Wormmon. He's a piece of shit. But that's okay, that's why Best Boy Guillaumon is Best Boy. Because he rocked that shit. He picked up the slack when Wormmon failed. And then I turned Best Boy into a fucking war crime. But he also became a Dragon Emperor. It was like Highlander, there can only be one Dragon Emperor, and he sure as shit made it. Anyways, chat. That was fun, a little something different. Explore many things. I explore my content. I explore my interests. And who knows, maybe next will be my sexuality. Oh no, I'm too set in my ways, I'm too far deep in the fucking trenches for that. Anyways, chat. I don't know, I'm still kind of tired. I'm glad I kind of just watched something. Let's be real, reaction content ain't that hard, and it's kind of low energy if you think about it. I've been kind of tired. I don't know what it is, but everyone around me's just been exhausted lately. Yeah. Let me see what I got on the schedule. For the rest of the week. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I won't be getting home until 9 o'clock at night because I got closing shift tomorrow. I put learning more Sword World. Sleep is for the week. Yeah, I don't get a lot of sleep. Maybe that's why I'm always tired all the time. Sleep schedule is fucked. Are you like me? Do you just like, when you're just sitting in your room, you're just like, man, you know, I'm kind of tired. Oh god, I'm fucking exhausted. Man, the floor looks really nice to sleep on right now. And then I sleep on the floor for like 40 minutes. With like a Conan the Barbarian audiobook in the background. Sometimes I just go to bed and it's 40 hours later. Kane confirmed for a cat. I had a cat that slept like 18 hours a day. God bless her. She was just always so angry. It was beautiful. Steal your Doritos. Love listening to horror movies for the screams. Oh yeah. I'll probably just pop this back now since we're not doing the horror vibes anymore. There we go. Need to take sleep meds. I'm always concerned about him, like, I'm not like... I mean, we talked about how I was straight edge. I hate it, but hey, my body's messed up. True. You know, I talked about how straight edge I am, but I don't know about sleep medications. Just because... I remember someone talked about it once. And they got addicted to, like, melatonin gummies. Because the security of being able to, like, sleep and get mellowed out by them. They took them so much that they felt like they kind of needed them. They eventually weaned themselves off of it, from what I heard, but... There's always the, I mean, obviously there's the physical dependency, but then there's also the emotional dependency. Take it from a guy that works in a pharmacy. The people that try to get their oxycodone are the most adamant fuckers imaginable. It's like, oh, I didn't mean to call you 4 times. Yeah, sure you did, buddy. And you showed up to the store twice. And the same day, after we told you it'd be several hours to get your meds to you. I understand you need them, I do. Especially after you pull up your shirt and show me your scar. But it's an addictive substance. It can help correct your sleep patterns. Yeah, just don't take them all the time. Or be like that one chick in the meme where she's just like, so, you know, I was just here watching shit on my phone and I was eating these gummies. And it turns out they're all melatonin gummies and she ate the whole thing. Like, I might fall asleep and not wake up. Scrub levels of real men's of the opioids are crack. Yeah. It's like the one bit in Airplane. It's like, man, I picked the wrong day to quit smoking. Man, I picked the wrong day to quit huffing glue. Man, I picked the wrong day to stop using crack cocaine. Yeah, as much as it sucks working in a pharmacy, it gives me some great stories to tell sometimes. Although, funny enough, there was a story recently about I think it was in Indiana, where a pharmacist died because she was having a heart attack, and because pharmacies love to understaff fucking everybody, she couldn't get a replacement, and there needs to be a pharmacist in the pharmacy, otherwise no one's allowed in there legally. And she died of a heart attack before they could get help. You need to give people their fix. My dad always says, you know, you gotta keep America medicated, son. As a dude who shook opioid addiction, getting clean process will put some hair on your chest or stop your heart. If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. No, wait, hold on. If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. Get the shades on for that one. I need to make more crazy models. They're getting creative with them. Don't touch the magical powder. White powder, kids. It's sugar, it's sugar. Oh, what was... I was watching... I can't remember what I was watching, but it was like some weird white powder. Like, yeah, that totally doesn't look crack cocaine. It's bone dust, Mom, I swear. Why do you have bone dust? To get a goth chick, obviously. Like, you gotta do... It's 2024, the dating scene's fucked, Mom. You gotta do some fuck shit. I just talk about my prescribed meds. You know, it's like... You know, you gotta do some weird stuff with the goth chick. If you want, like, a southern tomboy type, they were probably a horse girl, and you gotta study up on horses and shit. I don't fucking know. I don't go out in the dating scene. Every girl I've ever dated ended up becoming... It's like that one Sonico meme. I'm her boyfriend, but I'm also her dad. That has been my life way too many times. It sucks being the adult. That's just not good. Also, it's either the blood and bones or begging for the goth chick. I'm happy with the blood and bones, yeah. You know, I still hold, and there's like a little Hawk Talk thing I have on the YouTube channel. And for those that don't know, the Hawk Talks are like highlights of us just chatting. Don't stop smoking, he got cancer. And everything gives you cancer nowadays, though. But there's one Hawk Talk where me and Vulcan are just shooting the shit. It's like, you know, Vulcan, you and me, we'd be like the perfect goth boyfriends, because we like the goth shit. Especially me, I like all the horror and all the dark, gloomy shit. But I wore polos. I wore polos every day to college when I went to my classes. It's the perfect cover-up. You get all the cool shit with me, but I'm still presentable to your boyfriends and I don't look like a total psychopath. I'll sound like one, but I don't look like one. I'll just smile and wave. And then we uncover the goth girl psyop. There's a lot of like goth chicks in cartoons. That's probably why everyone likes goth chicks now. Like, what was it? There's fucking Hex Maniac from Pokemon. There was Rogue from X-Men Evolution, which is the best Rogue rendition, in my opinion. Best. There was Lulu from Final Fantasy. There was Gwen from Total Drama Island. There was fucking Shago from Camp Possible. It's all a conspiracy, guys. It's the fucking psyop. The cartoonists, they've been in leagues. This is what Disney was doing. They turned an entire generation into furries. It's not legal, don't try. No one's legal in Pokemon, though. That doesn't stop people from lewd Misty. That's the thing about anime. Chances are your waifu is not legal. You just gotta separate fiction from reality and realize this isn't a person. It's okay. Or you be like me, where they're definitely legal. It's like, yeah, like, oh, dude, you can't say that about Yoko. She's like 14. Joke's on you. I like Yoko Littner. When she was a full-grown ass adult teacher. This is why you stopped being a weeb. She's confirmed. Cynthia's that young? I thought she'd be older. Huh. Although you just be like me and say like Dragna's best girl. No. Best girl is Lorelei. Best girl is Lorelei, hands down. Drasna though, I really like Drasna. Just the dragon gilf. Simplistic design, but beautiful. I'm actually curious, I'll look this up since Ruby brought it up. What is Cynthia's age? Pokemon Cynthia. Wow, that was the second autofill option. Cynthia. So F age. Cynthia became champion at 16. Her age is currently unknown. So she could have been champion for a really long time. That's interesting. I like that. I like Kazuki's Twitch chat answers. She's 21. Okay, maybe 25. Looks up, age unknown. That's okay though. I'm wrong all the time. Ashes will be 10 forever. Which, I think someone did the math if they went by like... He'd probably be 18 if like every championship league was about a year or so. Maybe 19 because Scarlet and Violet. I know, what was it? In the games, like, Red's like 20 now, and he's super jaded. In the end, using Ash, they did. She's in a coma. Don't do that one. Now where every story is a fucking dream or a coma. Yeah, like, Red is, like, in his 20s now, and he's, like, super jaded because he's been at the top for so long. There's nothing fulfilling anymore. That's great. You never got to ask if Silver beat him. Which is the sad part. You know, in the schedule, I talked about how we might be like doing some Sword World, but I might do something else. I don't know, I've been really jonesing for some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Now Alexis isn't bad. I kind of like her. And I like that her story is finding a sex pest. Pokemon has ended Ash and Digimon is back to die. In the first group, what the fuck is happening? Yeah. I mean, granted, I don't watch a lot of Digimon. But... I know, hasn't been the series has been kind of hit or miss. I know Data Squad was very hit or miss. I don't know anything after Data Squad. I know there's something called Ghost Game. And I think My Crackmon is like super yandere for like her tamer. I went back and watched a little bit of the O2 dub. I swear, dude, it's like an abridged series. It's wild. Pseudo Mortality of the Stone, yeah. What else is there? I'm now on season 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I'm ready for whatever emotional rollercoaster that's gonna be. But I swear, dude, they memed it up so fucking hard with the dub in GX. It's kind of its own ride. Like, everyone always says, like, oh, they censored out so much stuff in the dub. Yeah, but at the same time, they turned Crystal Beast, like, Topaz Mammoth into Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's great. Jaden is too happy that killed that Karibo-haired shit. Yeah, it just comes back Karibo. Okay, he matures after he sacrifices all his friends. 5Ds does have some great waifus. I had such a huge fucking crush on Akiza as a teenager. But we still need to do Akiza's thing in Tag Force Special. And full edgelord and killed people in the final arc. Yeah. I'm curious. Well, okay, I kind of know why they probably, and because there's no dub for the 4th season. Some people said, oh, it's because it was too dark. I don't know, 3 was pretty fucking dark. And from my understanding, it's just a lot of closure, but I think they cut it off because they wanted to do 5Ds, which was coming out. But that wasn't him, he was being controlled. True. Yeah, still sacrifices friends though, and he feels bad about it. I don't know, I have to see Ubel, because there's a lot of Ubel fans out there. And some Ubel haters, so I gotta see what they're on the waifu tier list. Cause you know, people love their yanderes. And also, I have no fucking clue what you... Only thing I know about Ubel is that she's super crazy about Jaden, and in Tag Force she uses like a token deck for some reason. Don't bring the glasses. Don't bring up the glasses girls from 5Ds. Why would Konami be upset? I mean, I know a lot of her, like, fairy cards are in the anime exclusive cards deck pack and Tag Force. Oh, you don't know about the... There's IRL stuff? Or, like, the actress get murdered or something? Yu-Gi-Oh! Early... Oh, okay, well, autofilled VA cult. Being a victim of a cult. Having put out media being the... Okay. The first VA, being part of a cult. Due to their bad history with the cult. That's forcing a hard connection away from anything that alludes to the cults. Damn. Out as Suicide Cult who committed an attack. They cut the rest of her stuff off the show. Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a lot of... It kind of did. You know what else we could do? Because I've seen one other VTuber do this, and as we all know, streamers don't come up with their own ideas. There's a bunch of, like, scripted duels by the... So, to, like, promote things at, like, tournaments and stuff, they'll do, like, pre-scripted duels showing off some of the new cards, and they'll have, like, the voice actors do them. We could watch some of those. I saw one with Joey's voice actor and Ashizu's voice actor. It was interesting. I saw, like, what was his name? Dan Green, the voice of, like, Yugi. With the big fucking hair. I wish there was, like, a universal Yu-Gi-Oh! Game everyone could enjoy. But Brooklyn Rage. He was meant to run a cult to Jack Atlas and use it for the Dark Signer stuff, but they cut that shit fast. Yeah, I can see that. What other thing did that? I feel like there was another anime series that was like gonna touch on cult stuff, but like events and current times caused them to like steer away from it. I will say this though, what I do remember of Carly's stuff, it worked. She was definitely more of a minor character, but she was like a good minor character like Harley Quinn. She bounced off Jack. Which, by the way, that fucking love triangle. What's her name? Was it like Mina Symington, Jack's assistant? Fucking smoking hot bombshell of a secretary. He's like, Jack, I love you. And he's just like, I know. And he just walks off because he's still bitter that he let Carly die or some shit. It's meant to have a lot more time towards the end, but it was gone fast. Yeah. I mean, how do you build the... I'm curious now. How do you build the connection from, like, reporter that got thrown out a fucking window, Catwoman style, to cult leader? I'm curious. Yeah. Listen. There is one, because I've been looking at like all the other Tag Force stuff, see like, okay, is this really visual? Because I ain't getting fucking cucked again like I did with Mai. Yeah, she was meant to be a Dark Signer, and she did become a Dark Signer, but... And so I was like looking at, Misty Treadwell. The actress supermodel turned You Killed My Brother, Prepare to Die. She's really hot. And naturally, there's barely any sauce for I could find, but you know, I found some good shit. Led up to her being a Dark Signer was meant to drag out more. Oh, yeah. That will do that. Why is playing a girl character in MMORPGs tracked all the Coomers? Because it's female. That's about it. You know, I say get some free shit from that, but you know, I actively stopped someone like that from giving money. Because, excuse me, Vulcan and I, we hung out with some really fucking weird people. And some of them really didn't give a shit about other people and were doomers. And one of them was a girl. And another guy was... he was sexually frustrated, that's all I'll say about that. And I was sitting in a call with the woman and another guy. And he's like, yeah, you know, you can do this and he'll buy anything for you, so just give him free money. And I fucking snitched so hard because I like try to stop, like, guys, you know all this is gonna do is like make him angry and he'll probably show up with like a knife or something. Like, this isn't gonna help him get over, like, you guys are making fun of him for being like a Coomer, but this is just gonna make it worse. So I straight up told him, like, hey, yeah, you know, I'm gonna call with these guys. Don't give her that super expensive gaming mouse. It's not even for her, it's for the other guy on the call. Just like, ugh. Anyways. Yeah. This is why I always play Big Dude. Unless it's Star Wars, and I make a clone. Ventress? Who's Ventress? Is Ventress the, pale chick? Yeah, okay, I figured that's who it was, because my dad, since he's played Starfield, he's gotten really into sci-fi. He started watching Clone Wars, and I think Ventress, yeah, Dooku's assassin lady. And I think he said Ventress is his favorite character. Doesn't like Anakin, though, I can understand why. I need to figure out a time where I can start doing Let's Plays again for exclusively the YouTube channel. Because I wanted to go back into the Cyber Sleuth and finish that, because that game's just kind of important to the channel. And probably Tag Force 1, because that one's more of like you have to build the relationship yourself. It's not like Tag Force Special where it's just like Alright, pick a character, duel a few times. And then they say they like you at the end. There are some where, like, I think definitely Blair's thing in one of the games, after you get through all that shit, she almost admits that she's in love with you. I think there might be one where Alexis says that. I know there's one of the 5Ds ones where Akiza is like, she says she loves you, but that's more of like kind of like an, it can be interpreted as love, but also in like a I love you like family kind of way. Back for specials, hey, let's shit out one last game before they close this down for good. Yeah, at least they got like the older characters too, right? Granted, I know nothing about XZs or Arc 5. We'll pull a classic anime trope where the women wear heavy armor. We'll never know. Eh. I thought you were gonna like go the opposite way. It's like, actually, my guy's a femboy. I haven't been a girl this whole time, my guy. You thought it was a sexy witch, but it was a sexy warlock. The penis. Ugh. Now they're in the free-to-play microtransaction mines, yeah. Which, I mean, let's be real, that was gonna be like the natural cause. Or that was gonna be like the natural outcome because it's a fucking card game. You pay like $5 and you get like 5 cards or some shit. You get like 10 cards. I mean, that's where like the gacha of microtransactions came from, was from card games where you would buy packs. So it just makes sense, but ugh. I'm afraid to look at modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I hear it's like, legitimately, like, it takes like 5 minutes for a dude to just shuffle through their entire fucking deck. The way they make Master Duels, though, is awful. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's what I mean, Kazuki. Like, I think the big one for the West was Hearthstone. Because, I mean, like, just naturally, it was just like, that's how it went. Like, you bought card packs, you got some random cards, and you might get like an ultra rare, maybe. And then Blizzard applied that to Overwatch because that method made them get a lot of money, and they just changed it from packs to loot boxes. And then everyone else started doing it. Shit. If you really look back, like, Blizzard did a lot of things that, like, everyone fucking hates today. Wait, where's specific cards? Half the cards in the pack is from that pack. The other half is random cards from the whole game. And this can also be the ultra rares in the pack. What's the point of buying the fucking pack if you're not even gonna get like half the cards from the pack? Have you seen how bad my luck is? Guys, for those that play Tag Force Special and see me play it, you know, it takes you like a few duels to get like 3,000, right? I probably spent like 10,000 on the fucking like gold pack from 2010 just to get Magician's Valkyria, which it has the same rarity as all the other cards in the pack. And now I'm trying to make like an Alexis deck for myself with like the Cyber Angels and all her other like cyber shit. But that's all in the massive Anime Cards exclusive pack. I know they're cards now, but I guess it wasn't around that time. I've got 2 of the Cyber Angels, but I need the fucking Ritual Spell and I can't fucking get it. Because what always happens, like, I want a card from a specific pack, which is why I'm buying shit from it, and then I never get it until like way later. If you see a card called Ash Blossom, I know about fucking Ash Blossom, and I refuse to use that fucking card. I'll stick with my polymerization. The shittiest I'll ever get is probably like super polymerization, but that's it. I hate that hand traps are a thing, because what's the fucking point of calling it a trap if you don't fucking set the trap? Oh, but it makes the game go faster. I think that's a fundamental problem that adding more things won't fix, my guy. Yeah, hand trap is player slang for the trap cards you can play in your hand. But it shuts down combos hot. Yeah, but at the same time, it's gonna make everything more convoluted. Like, that was the point, right? It's like, you've activated my trap card, you didn't cover your ass. It's just... You know, I was playing... I did all of Yusei's storyline in Tag Force off screen so that I could unlock Akiza. Despite the fact that Yusei's whole thing was like, turbo duels, card games on motorcycles, baby. Which, by the way, I like card games on motorcycles because it gives a visual representation of something other than just fucking standing there. And Yusei's deck was like the slowest fucking thing I've ever experienced in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because he would constantly like Quillbolt Hedgehog, like Junk Synchron Level Eater, until he summoned like 2 or 3 Synchro monsters at once on his turn. He had fucking Scrap Iron Scarecrow. It was the slowest fucking deck I've ever seen. It was so convoluted his turn that the AI actually had to load every time it was his turn. There are 3 options. 1, suck it up. 2, quit. 3, play the older formats. What's the one that everyone does? Is like the GOAT format or something? That's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like back then. God, yeah. It's like, I mean, I like what they did with synchros. It was basically like the improvement of ritual monsters, which I think are cool. And God bless Alexis for, like, you know, trying to hold the banner. But I don't know. Use power creep with new sets doesn't help. No, because that's what it's like with card games, right? Or like when anything that's a product goes on for too long, they have to just keep making shit. That's why when Pathfinder was, we're only gonna have 1 edition ever. And then they had to keep making content. And the problem with that was eventually things were going to overlap and they had to make new rules to override the old rules. Or they didn't realize that this thing existed in combos into a broken, like, combo with this. Because no one knows everything. May not remember it, but Dark Dad Plant Sig was just as bad as stupid long turns. Was they referring to like Teledad shit? Because I know Dark Armed Dragon is a band. Black Lotus is like a $2,000 card. That's fucking sad. But yeah, it's just a natural thing where they gotta keep making content, you know? Kind of like SpongeBob, right? Like everyone says like SpongeBob isn't as cool now after the creator died, and he said, hey, don't keep making SpongeBob after I die, and they did anyways. Or The Simpsons, right? Like The Simpsons kind of became like, The Simpsons was originally anti-culture, and it became so popular after so long that it became the culture, and then that's what started sucking. They had to keep making episodes after like 20 fucking years. It's 5D's format. At least Magic has crossovers. Yeah, but at what point is it a crossover that's cool, and then when is it just they're whoring themselves out? Marvel has their own card game though. They probably have billion card games. Yeah, it's just like sure, like, okay, you do like some special anime card stuff, right? Like give some artists some credit and some stuff. But at the same time, it's just like, wow, this is basically the fucking Fortnite of card games. Okay. I think some of them can make sense. Like, okay, I can kind of see Assassin's Creed, because it's kind of roguey. But when's gonna be the fucking HoloLive? Like, card pack or Magic the Gathering? They didn't cross over till way late. Yeah, but they're doing it now. Doesn't matter when it is, the fact that they are. Play Digimon TCG, it will make you feel better. One card game I did find just in my recommendeds. Who here remembers Duel Masters? Which, funny enough, was just supposed to be like trying to get Japan into Magic the Gathering. Fucking art on the Duel Masters cards are so fucking sick. Only thing I remember from the anime was the main character's name was Shobu, and there was a chick with purple hair, and she had like fucking super strength, and she used like a green nature deck, and she was hot. Like she was like my waifu for the series. I've amassed lots of Magic the Gathering cards. Duel Masters is dumbed down Magic the Gathering with Yu-Gi-Oh skin. Yeah, that's what it was. It absolutely was. It's straight up, I think it was just like Wizards of the Coast or whoever like owned it around that time was. Yeah, they're just like, hey, Japan, you want some Magic the Gathering? But you know, those Japanese, they don't like anything outside Japan. They just anime-fied it. I remember there was... Let me see if I can find like the old like black card I had. Even Duel Masters had the same color schemes, right? Of like fire, water, earth, light, and dark. Can I find the... There's probably a lot of spiders in the black deck. Oh, here it is. Let me pull it up here. Look at that fucking card. Amy Magic Bag and Teacher Print. Yeah, but that was probably just also like... I mean, they still made Duel Monsters. So, I mean, eventually that Magic Gathering just also probably became popular, and they had two things there. Fucking look at this. Bone Assassin, the Ripper, Living Dead. Slayer, when this creature loses a battle, destroy the other target. Commanders send them to the front line. It's too dangerous to have them close. Oh, that's so cool. Who was also... Let me see if I can pull up that girl's name. That could be a good streamer, or like a good server thing. We can all watch Duel Masters together. Oh, her name was actually Mimi. I thought that was just like... I thought it was just like, oh, I'm just remembering Digimon. And like a third of everything that's getting pulled up is AI art. Let me see if I There's gotta be like a funny anime clip, right? Is it this? The hidden skills of Mimi?
It's time to redefine web hosting with...
Hold on, there's an ad. I'll pull it over. I know format support for Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it's generally agreed upon that Konami doesn't give a shit. Okay, this is on YouTube Kids. Okay, okay, the ad finally ended. You guys ready to watch some anime clips? Like it's the mid 2010s reaction. We're gonna watch Gaara versus Rock Lee after this.
This is gonna ruin my manicure.
This was the weirdest character, too. But I respect her because she was basically rocking a green deck.
What? I was checking for a secret trap door and the wall just collapsed. Gosh, they don't make walls like they used to.
Collapsing walls? Flying saucers? I'm in way over my head.
Well, the good news is, now we have a way to get into the temple.
And now I'm just realizing just how marketed we all probably were to as kids. Wait, where's my... What happened? Why was this fucked up and no one told me? Or did it reset? It might have reset. I'm sorry, I'll do you guys. I'm just so sick of the fucking scene being broken. Is there anything else to talk about? Yu-Gi-Oh! Has competitive, non-competitive, GOAT, Edison, Dark Dead Plant, and Pre-Link. This is true, it's just they're not really isn't it just like, I mean, it's like Pokemon, everyone has like these formats, it's just, I don't think like Konami uses them for like tournaments and shit. Then again, I don't know much about the competitive, I think it's just a bunch of sweats. But yeah. Also, it's kind of hard to watch, no Konami support, but what do they support? That's true. They support you buying the new packs that are expensive. Buy the new shit, it'll help you win. There's one set. It's like tier something. And I'm afraid to look at it, and apparently everyone hates it. It's like tier limit, I think. Hold on. Tier limits. That's just fun. Like, okay, here's the first card. Oh my god, that's a fucking paragraph. Give the original Switch top prize. There's no money in Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments. Like, this card is... Oh, wow, thanks, that zoomed in. This card... If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to your graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, except during the damage step, you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck by placing fusion materials mentioned on it from your hand, field, or graveyard, including this card from your graveyard, on the bottom of the deck in any order. You can only use each effect of tier elements Merlee once per turn. Wait, so infusion summon 1 monster from your extra deck, including this card, graveyard, in the bottom. Yeah, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! Is unfortunately kind of inbred. Again, that kind of goes with the card thing and Konami just not really seeming like they care. Which is a shame. I remember when, I don't remember, but I've watched some videos. Because I was just like trying to figure out, like, when the fuck did everything go to shit? And some people complain about archetypes. Which I can see, it's really weird and kind of hodgepodge if you have, like, a single elemental hero in your deck, but at the same time, like, you kind of, elemental heroes work off each other. Shuffle itself and others from the graveyard to the deck fusion material. It's not hard to understand, just worded in Konami speak, yeah. I figured that's what it was. It was basically like contact fusion. Which, Most people agree like Fusion's cool in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think there's a lot of card games that do that. Yeah, in the same kind of like format of like Magic the Gathering and Duel Monsters and all that kind of stuff. But it's kind of hard to make it a thing when you need polymerization. So they try to fix that with like contact fusions and stuff. But yeah. Let's go from the grave, not the throne, yeah. Which, I find it funny that the graveyard is just kind of like the special summon waiting room. Like, there's a lot of, like, own self-destruction now. Foolish Burial was kind of a novelty, now it's just kind of the thing. So I can't tell you how many times in my Dark Magician deck that I have in Tag Force, it's been like, alright, I discard Dark Magician. Actually, I summon Dark Magician. It's worthless when there are a ton of other cards that do it now. Most fusion-based decks have their own way of fusion, yeah. It's because they try to get past the problem of, like, you need polymerization. Like rituals, right? Like, that's why they remade Synchro. That's why they did Synchros. Because you would need the fusion material monsters, you would need the card of the monster, and then the ritual card. It's like, that's a lot of effort, and it's even worse in fucking Sacred Cards. Because you need the number of sacrifices and then a specific monster on the field. Like the one you start with, I believe, is you need Dark Mask, and then you need to sacrifice 2 other monsters for a 2000 attack monster. At that point, I'll just summon Skull Knight. It's stronger, and I don't need a specific monster on the field. Zombies in general for me, but they work as an amazing toolbox. I found that I'm pretty much rocking the elemental heroes, the Black Wings, which, shocker, fucking Rotted Hawk here uses Black Wings, which are kind of funny. They just flood the board like Squadron Hawks, and then that's something because they synchro. Still need to find if there's more like Blackwing synchros and Tag Force, because I've only got 2 or 3. They're good ones, but I just don't have a lot. You know, I'm curious. Let's see here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Harpy's brother. How much is Harpy's brother? I know they call him fucking Sky Scout, but he used to be Harpy's brother. What's the stats? 23 cents. Plus $1.27 for shipping. You're shipping for anything over $5, by the way. Market price is 38 cents. I own a Harpy's brother, actually. I also own a shit ton of, like, Dark Paladins for some reason. Fucking cancer that never stops. They keep coming out with more and more of them. Yeah, dude, they gotta fucking promote them. The theory that always... Oh, also, yeah, that's another Konami problem. They can't name things properly a lot and mess things up. True, yeah. The theory that always grinds my gears about Blackwings is Akiza, my beloved. It was speculated that she was supposed to be more prominent in 5Ds. Like, okay, in the first arc, right? Like, the bad guy is going up against Yusei, Jack, and fucking Crow, who shows up way later in the series. Yeah, fuck the jam, my boy. And so it's Yusei, Jack, and Crow. Crow shows up way fucking later, and it's speculated that A, Crow was supposed to be a Dark Signer, which why he showed up during that time, and B, they put Crow in over Akiza in the final confrontation because they needed to promote Blackwings, because they just came out. And I'm like, I'm glad there's more Winged Beast cards, but, like, come on. Akiza was there in the beginning, she's probably way cooler than Crow. I don't know fucking shit about Crow, other than he's just kind of following what you say already did. And some like ham-fisted thing like, oh my god, the bad guy is actually my idol. I've aspired to be all my life. Like, come on, Crow. I know a lot of people like Crow, but again, I had a huge crush on Agiza, so I'm clearly biased. Also, plants. There are some types of monsters I wish there were more of, and maybe I'll look into them, see if there are. I wish there were more reptiles, which is kind of on an alien deck for a while. Plants and winged beasts. I know everything's like wizards, warriors, and or like spellcasters, dragons, and warriors a lot of the time. Except it wasn't Akiza who got hit. Like Crow Leo was meant to be a signer. Got kicked out for Crow. Damn. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like Akiza kind of dropped off after a while, and she had that like really cool emotional arc where she was actually a bad guy at the start. Because I see art all the time of like Leo with like a sign. And I don't know if like, what's his name? Rodwin? Or you know, it was like Goodwin. Goodwin took it or some shit, but yeah. I know. I always kind of found Leo kind of annoying. Then again, I have bad memories of Leo. Because there was a 5D's game on the Switch. And I shit you not. With one controller, you had to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And the other, you had to like actually beat the person in a race and play a fucking racing game at the same time. And oh yeah, you only had 3 cards. And the first person was Leo, and he just kicked our ass every time. And you might notice I said we. That's because it was so like left brain, right brain that I just gave the one controller to my dad so he could do the racing, and then I would do the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Because he liked racing games and I knew how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And he didn't. We played it for like 20 minutes and realized we couldn't play this. Leo was a tutorial, but it was the game that was hard. Not Leo. Okay. Oh, maybe I can find it. Hold on. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Yeah. Was it Wheelie Breakers? Okay, here's a gameplay walkthrough. Was this it? Yes, I have seen Wheelie Breakers. Okay, where's the... Yeah, I think this was it. You don't have to win the race most of the time. More life points equals more speed. Oh my god. I have no clue how anyone could do this. Granted, I can't chew gum and walk at the same time, but... Yeah, and then you start... I think there's like the only cards you had. All you could do was summon Junk Warrior. Oh my god. Here, you know, we've been talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me get my Yu-Gi-Oh! Model out. There we go. That's right, I'm a fucking Slifer slacker. You see me play Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course I'm Slifer Red. Game is jank and know it'd be one of the worst games. Yes, I can see it. I felt it. Came with some free cards though. I think it was the like the Flaming Skull ones or something. Or at least I remember having those. I'm gonna add Yu-Gi-Oh! To the list of things I can talk about for like an entire hour, because I've already now been streaming for 2 hours. Or 3 hours. Put that rather with Pathfinder. Then again, TTRPGs are kind of just one of those things you can talk about forever. Anyways, chat, I think that might be it. I'm running a P2. Oh, nice. Pathfinder 2 game. You'll have to let me know how that goes. I love hearing everyone's like D&D and like Pathfinder stories. And Lord knows I've spoken about mine. But anyways, chat, that's gonna be it for tonight. Because I do have work tomorrow, but I do have the closing shift, so I have to stay up a little bit later. And I'm still a bit exhausted, so as always, thank you so much for watching. If you did, it's greatly appreciated. Yeah, it means a lot when I don't think there's ever been a day. You know, there was one day where my buddy Doom had like someone he knew raid in, and that was the double-digit day. So every one of you matter, and I appreciate it that you stopped by. And if you think I'm cool, then you should get your head checked, but thank you. Anyways, guys, take care, everybody. This was fun. I have to figure out if we want to do like more reaction stuff. Figure out what your guys' interests are. Anyways, bye-bye. Idiot. The only thing the sun spins around is the earth and every human on it. And that's not all. There's more you don't realize. My dick will pierce the heavens. You really think it's meaningless because I'm human, right? You think I'm the lowest of the low, an insignificant